I have had a day. Been messing with this phone. I've been trying to parent. Some people are adulting. I'm trying to parent. And here's the full truth. Locking down a simple smartphone for our 11-year-old daughter took dozens of hours, multiple tech platforms, endless digital hurdles, and enough roadblocks to make a grown man scream into his router. And I believe that's the point. Big tech does not want you parenting, not without jumping through 1,000 little hoops. Everything else they design is easy breezy, isn't it? They work hard to make it easy. Ordering food, unlocking your car with your face, whatever, scrolling endlessly without resistance. But parenting? Oh, that's the one thing they made feel like you're hacking the Pentagon. Let me take you into the full story, the tests, the traps, the small victories, the absurd walls that had to be climbed. And yes, the righteous anger that comes when you realize that we are being subverted on purpose. We must do something. We must be parents again. We must wake up or give up. The choice is ours. We didn't just download Bark, and that's one of the best apps out there for parenting. We didn't just download Bark and feel good about it like most apps that you download. No, we had to create a family-linked child account without somehow easily giving her full adult access. We had to configure time limits, block apps, test limits, and revisit every single item multiple times. I realized we'd have to go through that, but we had to do it multiple times on multiple different angles. We had to sideload Bark. If you don't know what sideloading is, look it up. We had to sideload Bark Kids because it's not available in the Play Store. Google requires it to be installed manually. Try that out. See how easy that is. Well, we had to try and fail to enable accessibility multiple times because the phone's firmware blocked it. Manually force install permissions, DNS, browsers, and backups. We had to fight a literal system that asked children. It asks children if they want to be supervised. It only proceeds if they say yes. That's not a glitch, folks. That's a policy. It is designed for legal compliance. Sure, I understand all their wonderful reasons, but practically, it still puts the child in the position of authority. And that, my friends, is a problem. We must do something. We gotta wake up. We gotta wake up. This is not about safety. It's about sovereignty. Everything that we did revealed the same pattern over and over again. The system does not want parents to guard the gates to their children. It wants algorithms and strangers to shape the soul of your children. Let me break that down. Why does YouTube come pre-installed, but not Bark Kids? Why does Google require an 11-year-old to agree before a parent can supervise them? Why do you need to fight 5 menus just to block a porn site? Good grief. Why do kids get privacy, but parents have to beg for access? Yes, I know some of this is done for legal reasons like COPPA, but don't miss the spirit behind the design. Don't be ignorant. To normalize digital autonomy for children and sideline parental conviction, that's the goal, no matter what the legalese is. Don't be fooled. We gotta do something. We gotta be parents. We gotta wake up. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Ephesians 6:1. Train up a child in a way he should go. Proverbs 22:6. Be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls. 1 Peter 5:8. The Bible never once tells us to step back from parenting, but today's systems, they tell us to step back consistently. In fact, they force us to step back, or they try to. It's time to wake up. We got to fight, folks. You're not imagining it. You're being exhausted into apathy. That is the goal. I almost just said, here, forget it. And that's when I realized what was happening. The more hoops they add, the more parents say, forget it. The more permission prompts you face, the more tired you become. But this is exactly why we must rise to the occasion. Because if we quit, they win. They win your child's imagination. They win their time. They win their sense of identity. And what do they give in return? Well, they give confusion, self-idolatry, gender chaos, fear-based obedience, and algorithmic addictions. We're not being protected by these systems. We're being herded by these systems. We gotta do something. We gotta wake up. We finished the firewall, finally. Yes, I did. It's built, it's sacred, and it's sealed, finally. Bark is watching, Spin is filtering, Family Link is limiting, Clean Browsing DNS is blocking, and over it all, we prayed, let this device serve her, not rule her. This is not legalism. This is love on fire. You don't build this wall because you fear your daughter. You build it because you believe she's worth protecting. You believe in forming her desires, not just reacting to them. You believe in training her, not taming her. You believe that holiness is not just personal, it is parental. But isn't this a bit extreme, Pastor? No. It's not. What's extreme is handing a portal to the entire internet to a child and calling it freedom. That's extreme. Shouldn't kids have some privacy? Yes, between them and their siblings, not between them and predators and whoever. Won't they just find a way around it? Maybe? But we don't stop locking doors just because thieves exist. We build, we train, we check, we put a deadbolt on it, and then we pray. We must do something. We must be parents again. We must wake up. And don't do this alone. If you decide to get on board and actually start fighting the good fight, then do not do this alone. Text 3 other parents right now that you know and ask them, have you locked down your kid's phone yet? See what they got to say about it. Start a local group. Start a shared spreadsheet of instructions. Start a prayer chain. Raise up a firewall team that knows what they're doing, that'll help other families out. We're not just parenting. We're watching a gate together. We must do something. We must be parents again. We must wake up. To every parent still breathing, wake up. You are the gatekeeper, not Google, not the school, not the culture. You. Don't wait for revival in the land to happen in the stadiums and the concert halls. Let it begin in your settings screen. Don't wait for the Spirit to fall. Invite him into your Family Link dashboard. Don't wait for society to change. Raise the one who will change it. This is not just parenting. This is war. And you were born to burn in battle. The scroll remembers, the fire holds, and the remnant does not negotiate with darkness. We are a danger to darkness. Christ is King. Hail to the King.